OMG, Ruby Angel subbed. Happy 16 months.
Hello. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll turn that down. Ruby, thank you for subbing for 16 incredible months. I appreciate you, Ruby. Thank you for sticking it out with me for so long. Hi. I hope the audio is okay.
OMG, irrationally underscore rational subbed. Thank you for all the streaming fun times. Red Cat praise Merrick Thickning Goodnin by Brightgard Arnold Thumb.
Irrationally rational, thank you. Especially for the Neen vibes. And 6 months you get the golden C-mote for such a thing, for such an amazing feat.
OMG, Wizard of West March subbed.
I should move those.
Simone's best one.
Let's move the emotes.
OMG, Silver underscore streak subbed. This is a long while. Has no meaning anymore, but glad to spend as much time here as I could during the time warp.
Time. Let's do the time warp. This is wild. Silver, thank you very much. Wizard, thank you very much.
Merrick, OMG, thanks for all the great streams.
I can't believe it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for all this time. I hope that you guys can see me and hear me okay. Strike, thank you so much. I can't believe 26 months. I have to start this by saying I really, really appreciate everyone's patience. I took last week off to go to the wedding. If you guys saw Twitter or Instagram, you would have seen I went to Texas. Diddler. Diddler, thank you so much. And for 12 months, you get Simone with sunglasses, which is a highly coveted emote, and I love him very much. Thank you so much for that support. I wanted to say, Saj, thank you. You're amazing. Thanks, Saj. I just wanted to say thank you guys for letting me kind of take some time off and test out going to Colorado Springs. I'm really happy to see you too. Taking off this much time from streaming is hard. I actually really like streaming, so it was kind of weird to take that much time off. It was good. It was cathartic. I did like lots of cool stuff, went on more hikes and stuff, but I missed it. And so this is my home for 4 weeks. I would say 3 actually now. We're probably through 1 week, hey? So for the next 3 weeks, I'll actually be streaming from Colorado Springs. The internet is okay. I'll be streaming 720p. I've had a couple drops every once in a while. I hope it's fine. We'll just have to see how we go. But I should be able to stream from here. Mr. Yaz, did you see Ratchet and Clank? Yes, it looks really good. I have to admit, I actually haven't played a Ratchet and Clank before, but it seems super fun in a game like I would love, and we're in a bit of a dry spell, so I'm like stoked for almost any games. Photos on your trip. Yeah, it was a wedding. So I wanted to just say, obviously, it's a tough time to be able to celebrate with friends, and I was very fortunate to be vaccinated. I still wore a mask. Most of the time I was indoors at all, or around other people to, try and avoid transferring it. Everyone in the wedding was vaccinated, which was really helpful as well. And it was all outdoors, like everything. So it felt fairly safe. I also have to say, I just really missed friends, and I wanted to be near people, and I missed it a lot. I had a really good time. San Antonio is really cool. I rode in a Tesla for the first time. I did so many cool things that I feel like I got a year's worth of memories in 3 days. Strike, that's a typo. Yeah, it's so exciting, Silver. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like a great burden has been lifted from my soul. It felt great. Had some good food. I had some really good tacos from a place called Data Point, which is just a taco truck, but it was delicious. Oh, really? That's so funny, Wizard. We both went to the same place for a wedding. I'm amazed too because I didn't think Aaron and JP would have their wedding in Texas because they're not from there. They don't live there. But I think JP is from there and he grew up there, and so I think it was personal for him to have it there. And it was also, they got a really stunning venue. Polio, thank you.
Polio subbed.
Polio, thank you so much for subbing. Silver, you're right. Yes, you got 2 weeks after. So there's a period of time, and then you can still transfer it. So you can still technically have it and give it to other people. Although I saw Fauci said recently that if you are vaccinated, it reduces the chances that you'll spread it. So I feel like the most important thing is that you get vaccinated and then still, wear your mask where you can and do your due diligence. But my God. So I got tacos. I went to the Alamo, saw the Mo, got my photo taken at the Mo. I did a stroll at that river walk, and I got an iced coffee and just kind of walked around and looked at the river. I saw Aaron and Aurelian and JP get married. It was so cute because they're both very nerdy, and every piece of it was clearly in the wedding. Erin, when she walked down the aisle, she walked down to the song of Bilbo Baggins going through the Shire the very first time in Lord of the Rings. That was the song, the adventure song, and it was so cute and it actually made me tear up because it's just a very sweet song. And it was cute. And it was a short ceremony. And then we went to an open area outdoors where we drank and talked. And I got to see people that I've never met in person. For example, I have coworkers that I've worked with for a really long time and I've never met them. And I got to meet them. And what was really interesting was how much I couldn't get over looking at people's bodies. I know it sounds really weird, but I kept apologizing because I've seen everybody's face on camera, but when you see someone IRL, the first thing you kind of want to do is look at their body and be oh wow, I forgot Dylan is tall. And so I was kind of looking at everybody neck down, and it was just a really wild experience. We had a really good time. I stayed up until 4 a.m. True story. I was very tired the next day. Yeah, I was like that, Clay. And I was girl, look at this body. I'm really sorry that I'm looking at your body. I'm going to look at that body. He works out. I constantly couldn't stop looking at people because I just haven't looked at people in a long time. And so after the wedding, yeah, of course. Simone. Simone's here. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's right in front of my monitor. Yeah, he likes to claim the desk. I'll probably put him down in a second. I can even show you the space a little bit. Simone, you'll ruin your eyes. Simone's judging you. You might notice something interesting, which is that it says my camera above my camera. It says HD Pro Webcam C920. This is a very interesting game that tracks your eyeballs. So my OBS is not capturing my Logitech. The game is capturing my Logitech, and I'm just capturing the game. So this is fully what you're looking at. The game, you're looking fully at game capture. Yeah. This game is unique. It uses eye tracking as a mechanic, so it requires use of the webcam in the game. As you might know, you can't have two pieces of software utilizing your camera at one time, which is really annoying, right? Like, I would need two cameras in order to have my camera in OBS. But the cool news is that you can have your camera displayed in the lower right, like mine is right now, the whole time. You can see I select that button, enable on-screen webcam feed. So now it's kind of like I'm streaming it. I assume they did this specifically so that you could stream this game, which is really neat. So this game, I believe the purpose of it captures your blinks. And I don't know that much about it. I've never played it before, but it got fabulous reviews. It came out in 2021, which was the requirements when I searched for a game today. I wanted something that came out in 2021. And I wanted something with good reviews so that I could talk about it on Fire Escape. Our next recording for Fire Escape is next Wednesday. It seems likely that I'll either have played Pokemon Snap or I don't know, maybe Resident Evil, I don't know, by next week. But even still, I'd like to make sure that I have a game under my belt so that I can talk about it. Halo, I didn't play Bravely Default 2. It's funny because I'm going to laugh. It must be talking about the fact that, like, Mike could not sell me on that fucking game. Oh, good use of emotes. Do you think I should get a Riker emote? I could do that. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. It's been a really fun escape for me. I love talking to... I'm going to put my webcam back. I loved talking to Mike and Dan about everything that's going on. I think they're both really funny, and they're both kind of... we just get along really well. I think that's actually the most important thing, right? Is that you get along with someone. My sweet boy. So we get along really well, and we've been talking about this for, I want to say, honestly, years. Like, even when I was at GameSpot and Dan was at Giant Bomb, I think we talked about the idea of, like, what if we, like, did our own podcast and, like, went rogue and just made it about a whole bunch of nothing. I should tweet that I'm going live for the first time in 3 weeks. I'll do that. I'm like, let me do that right now so that I don't forget. Live talking about my trip to... Sorry, sweetheart, give me 1 second. He bats at me if I don't pet him. To Texas. On twitch.tv/... These are my secrets, Mary Kish. Sorry, I just don't want to forget to do this. I should be doing this every time I go live, but I don't always feel like it. Is that a good reason? I don't feel like it. I don't always feel like it. It was really great. I loved it. You three are amazing. I've been excited about this for years. We've been excited about this for years. Hey, you love my phone? I fucking love this phone. I could sell this phone to anyone. The dopest thing about this phone is the camera, because the camera on the back is the same camera on the front. It flips around and does a full 360. So here it is to becoming a selfie cam. But I can rotate it all the way back down on the back. And what's cool about that is that I like taking selfies. You might be shocked by this information. And so I wanted a way to be able to take really good selfies. This camera has the same high quality camera on the front. So now it takes like really excellent high quality selfies on the front with 3 different lenses. It's really neat. I really like it. He's absolutely jealous I'm touching the phone. I think if he could, he would like gnaw at cables because I'm always on this computer more than I'm touching him. But for the record, I treat him wicked well, and he's ridiculous. All right, so I'm just going to type live on Twitch, swipe up on Instagram. Okay. And then this will be my last social media doodad. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. I am trying to increase my follows. Simone is the absolute most diva there ever was. Aren't you, my little sweetie boy? You're a good boy, but you're ridiculous. What kind of phone is that? Yeah, it probably makes sense for me to tell you. So this is actually from Asus, and it's called a Zen phone, Z-E-N, F-O-N-E, which is interesting. Ooh, a prime sum from Lucas. 8 months! 8 months!
Lucas Moreira, sub. Hey, 8 months.
Thank you, Lucas. I can't believe that you have utilized your Prime so smartly, so intensely. So, using that big old brain. Past tense, thanks for the follow. I'm just blown away. Thank you for doing that 8 months in a row. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, Asus, I like that brand, right? Like, you probably know of them from making, like, computer pieces and components or video components. They make phones now. And this phone is one of the cooler things I've seen. I will say I worry about the time that I harm this, like, going up like this. Like, I worry about the day that it breaks and I, like, chip it off. But until that day, it's a neat concept. It takes really good selfies. All right, I've done all my gramming. So what was I saying about, I was just going to finish and say that watching my friends get married was really special. I've missed a lot of weddings in the last year. I've missed a couple funerals, and it's been really hard. I don't want to do that. I wished that I could be with people, and so it was very special to finally do it. I know that there's a lot of FOMO going around because people are still getting vaccinated, but I felt like we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and it was really, really powerful, and it kind of reinvigorated me, and I feel like my cup is full and I can breathe a little bit again. Also, I'm in a new location. I'm in Colorado Springs. So this is my Colorado Springs house. There's the couch. That's the door. I'm in the living room, and that's the stairs. And that's Simone. And it's a nice little house. It's cute. I'll be here for 3 more weeks. So I'll go live from here on Mondays. I will stream from here so long as the internet holds up. I'm going to do my best. And I'm even going to try and set up Kanini. I don't know if I can. The biggest issue with that is going to be audio routing. But if I can, I'm going to do it. Yeah, Bubblegum, I'm not literally taking 3 weeks off. I should probably have clarified that. So I took off last week to drive here and to go to the wedding. I worked this week. I'm working from Colorado Springs. So I will work the next 3 weeks. So I took 1 week of vacation, not 4 weeks. I'm actually working. In fact, I launched a really cool thing that you might have seen on Twitch called the Fairy Mod Mother. I've been masquerading as this cute little winged creature, giving subs and bits to different streamers, like at random times, and it's so much fun. I wanted a change of scenery. You know, the decision was made before I was able to fly, and I just really wanted to see something else. I was getting a little sad, just not going anywhere or doing anything. So this idea was, what's the furthest I can drive functionally without losing my mind, where I'll see something very different than I see in Portland. Oh shit. Well, you're gonna see Steam updates. I think I can turn those off. Simone, no. Nicola! Silver, thank you for gifting those subs.
underscore J200 subbed.
Yeah, I actually really like cream.
OMG Commonman 27 subbed.
I like Colorado. It took 3 days to get here. I'm fucking tired. I absolutely fell in love with Salt Lake City. It's so pretty and the houses are so cute. Yes, Unique, I'm here. And you can see the mountains and it's just so pretty. Oh, thank you, Wizard. So I need to write everything down. I know I'm going to go to the Garden of the Gods because like 8 people told me if you don't do that, you're crazy. But it's been hard to determine what I'm going to do. Plus I'm working, so it's not like I can go anytime. Simone, I'm going to put you down because you're touching the keyboard and you're not allowed to do that. All right, say goodbye. See ya, bud. Jet, I am here for 3 weeks. Someone said that to me on Instagram because I was in Boise, Idaho. I was in Salt Lake City, and then I went to Denver, Colorado, and then Colorado Springs, and then I flew to Texas. And someone was like, why are you in like a new city every second? Pikes Peak, Garden of the Gods, and Rocky Mountain. All right, I'm just gonna copy it and I'm just gonna put it somewhere real quick. I'm just gonna put that somewhere. All right, I've placed it. So getting back to this game is a game I found. Oh wait, I did want to just briefly mention, in case you missed it, it sounds like a lot of you know, but I did release the first episode of our podcast. It's called Fire Escape. It's me, Mike Mahardy, and Dan Reichert. We talk sometimes about games and sometimes about other things. Our first episode was 3.5 hours long. It was pretty fun. We had a good time. I was happy to do it. We're going to continue doing them because it sounds like people like doing them. If you'd like to listen to it, you can. There's a link that I should probably give you, and I can find that real quick, and I'll put it in chat. Just in case you're interested. There's an Anchor FM link, and I'll just put that in chat. Thank you. I really enjoyed doing it. I really appreciate that. California, yeah. Yeah, we had a really good time. Yeah, we like talking shit. And we'll talk a lot about, like, what, maybe our previous roles, but then, like, what we're up to now, and definitely what games we're playing. So it was my hope. Old Blue!
OMG Old Blue 606 subbed. Ma Ari, good to see you. Hope all is well.
It is well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I'm doing quite well. I'm in Colorado Springs. I've had a really nice time off that was very refreshing. I've been launching really fun projects like the Fairy Mod Mother, and on Saturday we'll launch we have like several things in the pipeline, but on Saturday we launch Asian and Pacific Islander Month, which I'm really looking forward to. We'll have 30 days of awesome events and promotion for creators, and it's just such a wonderful thing to be part of, and I always like doing them. So it's kind of something that I get really excited about doing. Pride is coming up. We got like so much stuff in the pipeline. I'm actually quite busy. I love Colorado too. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm drinking a vodka soda. I'm back on my bullshit. Anyway, do you guys want to try this game? This game is, Moobot, I did it. I must have made this ages ago. Sniper, hey. So I am just here for 3 weeks. I'm on a half vacation, half work. I worked from this location this whole week. But I'll be here for four weeks total.
I got my second shot today and I am tired. I am here to hang out.
M-Hawk,
Hope you're enjoying your vacation.
you might not be feeling well from your shot, so I prescribe you ibuprofen, water, and watching this stream, which hopefully should be fun and kind of nice and casual. Did you guys want to start it? So I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. This game is actually tracking my cam. This is not OBS. Ooh, that's a nice sound effect. My OBS, this isn't my OBS camera. The game is taking my C920 to track my eyes because this game tracks your eyeballs. And it... Oh, I see. I'm like dinking up the resolution by doing this. Sorry. I'll try and put everything back. I didn't realize I was doing that. Sorry, that was probably like mentally not great. This game tracks your eyeballs. I'm gonna hit new game to make sure that it works properly. And I can also configure my eyeballs live with you guys. Yeah, I heard that too, Wizard. I heard we kind of like screwed over other countries with our greed. Okay. Your camera-enabled the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve the experience. The data is not saved, recorded, or in any other way. So this game... I know, Old Blue. I'm shocked. So this game utilizes your eye movement, or at very minimum, your blinking as a mechanic. So I'm not wearing glasses today. I might have to raise my camera. Oop. It's working. What about when I look down? All right, it's like kind of works. Look at the screen and blink. This is pretty weird. Test. Test, test, test. Test. It got most of them. Feel like I blinked a little heavier than I normally would. Yeah, I bet, Greg. You've... Try blinking on the white symbol. It sounds more like an Angels and Airwaves soundtrack than a Blink-182 soundtrack, hey? Oops, I accidentally blinked on that one. I didn't want to blink. Thank you, Greg. I understand that must be quite frustrating.
Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh. bright and shiny one, aren't you? I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, nose to look down with. So we're gonna find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense.
A little bit.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well, look at that. You're a blinking genius.
I'm a blinking genius.
See all them poor souls down there? Lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch. That's a better word. Notion?
Go.
Ah.
Looking up some synonyms.
Premonition, when a soul's worth
Little dictionary. He does not want to eat me. He looks nice.
big scary one.
He's missing an ear.
I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper.
It is cool, isn't it, Sniper?
Judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. If she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city.
Mmm.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again.
Run, little dudes.
We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller.
I like this guy's voice.
Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
They're saying liar.
Satisfactory.
Liar!
Clock watchers. I got some work.
Fucker! Oh, it's a little quiet. Thanks for telling me. Hopefully this doesn't break it.
Sorry you had to hear that.
How is that?
So sure, maybe I'm not the most
He's a
verbose
wolf or a
storyteller
dog.
out there, but
That's my guess.
I know how to spin a yarn.
Because he's got
if
little
I'm given something to work
whiskies
with.
and...
And that's
Cool.
where you come in. Your life.
Hopefully it's not too
You're
loud.
gonna show
I
it
can
to
always change it back.
I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So
I love
just
banjo in
think
games.
back to the very beginning.
Too loud?
First thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it,
Tell me, how about
you're
that?
not gonna be able to stay.
I lowered it
alright?
like 5 dB.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a
God.
second,
Do you hear that?
could be 5 years.
Every time I
Just how this
blink,
thing works.
it could jump forward in time like 5
Alrighty
seconds
then.
or 5 years.
I hope he's
Right.
ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it.
I can't not blink.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
This is gonna be so hard. I'm not good at not blinking.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us.
Yay! What if
Why are
happens
you
if I
smiling
wink?
like that?
Oh
You
no!
must really like it
No.
out here, huh?
I want to. I want to see what happens.
Well, I get that. I like it too.
Oh, I have to blink soon.
Mm.
Oh, I made it. I think, or it caught me blinking. Oh, you know what? I made this game too wide again. 1 second.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
You see that big spiky plant over there?
Oh, I fucked it
Can't you see it? That's called
I fixed it.
agave. 11 years from now, that plant
Do you want me to try
will
winking?
can give birth to this tall, amazing tree.
Oh, I wanted to blink and I wanted to wink and I
Way,
blinked.
didn't it?
I'm not good at this.
Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Where's the first page of my piece?
All right, here we go.
I
Wink.
can't find it anywhere.
Okay,
Okay.
winks count.
Go ahead, kid.
What if you painted? What if I wore those glasses that Homer
Look at that.
wore when he was a juror, and it had little eyes on his
We have to
glasses?
make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. It'll really be something to see how he grows.
Oh my God! Please.
Man, the zoom on this.
No, it's going too fast. And it's also blurry. There, okay. I'm not frustrated. I think I'm just worried that I'm losing, hold on. I think I'm worried that Sorry. I think I'm worried that I'm missing story because I'm not good at not doing that. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go into my settings and turn off notifications. Alright, I gotta find it. Is it not in notifications? Is it in friends? It's like in something stupid. Steam's, Steam's settings are sometimes so ridiculous. I think this camera, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this isn't what my webcam would look like. I think it's like a little rounded. Doesn't look the same. This game is designed to antagonize people with eye issues. I immediately resent it. It's definitely not for everyone, and it's probably not accessible because of that. But I heard you don't have to play it with the mechanic. You can play it with like spacebar. So you don't have to play it I don't think you have to play it the way this is just kind of its thingy. This is probably like what makes it unique, but they have a way to play it so that you don't have to do that. Sorry, I'm just trying to turn off notifications. I forget how to do it. It is fisheye, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully it just stops happening. I'm going back to playing.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
I do. Fuck, I blinked. These fucking games. Close my eyes so that I can keep them open.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well,
Ooh, this guy's in it.
sounds pretty perfect.
You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel.
I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Don't blink.
Yeah.
Don't blink. Oh, I blinked.
Look at
I'm
his
not good at it.
face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
That's me.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
Don't blink.
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah.
Oh, I
No, it's
suck
not
at this.
derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
It's really hard for
Do you think
me.
you could tell the other members
to
of
not
the
blink,
selection
you
committee
guys.
what I just told you? Right. No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Little boat. Thanks, my mother.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Thank you. I'm very talented. Throw? Oop.
Hey, we do not throw things in the...
No, I blinked again. I forgot. I'm really suffering. I'm suffering through this.
See? That used to be my piano.
Account. I think he doesn't he
My
have a
dad
Twitch
gave
account.
it
He
to
just doesn't
me.
stream.
He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
I think he has a account. I just don't think he streams. I think he opts not to. I'm trying. No blinking.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir.
I won't let you.
Never-
Ah!
Hey, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
No, I
just don't want him
suck.
to get attached.
We're missing important details.
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him.
Don't you
Can
dare.
we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely
Don't.
allergic, so no, right?
You
No. We'll
dare.
find someone to take him.
I won't.
But, while he...
Oh! I don't think you guys
Now,
realize that I'm
Major
like
Coral
crying
Time.
when I try not to blink.
Remember?
Like I suck at doing this.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now, what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. That one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
This game is gonna be so quick if I can't stop blinking.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Damn it! Oh! Fuck. Fuck.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Damn it! I got pretty far on that one.
We will always be friends.
Crazy money, baby!
OMG Greasy Money Baby subbed. Hi Mary, any Resi 8 plans? I am pumped. Also for the DBD chapter coming up.
Yeah, I actually want to talk to you guys about that. So obviously, you know, when we play Resident Evil, I like to play Resident Evil with Mike and do Kanini. My hope is that I can do it on this setup. I have to sort out some audio stuff first. If I can do it, I'll be doing it with Kanini. If I can't, I'll probably just play a little bit of it so that I can talk about it on the podcast. And then when I get home and through 3 weeks, I'll do Kanini when I get back with my like full setup, right? Because I only have one monitor. As you can imagine, that quite complicates this whole concept, because it's like, it's just so limited. But I think I can do it. So I'm leaning towards doing Kanini starting. Does it come out before next Thursday? It would be like, the plan would be to do it. I know. It's complicated. Invader!
Invader_Doomist 300 biddies. Let's pour one out for the memories we'll never see.
It's true. I forget all my memories. I don't remember anything when I was like 3. I have such few memories when I was a kid. I have this very vivid memory when I was 7. And I was opening a door. I was living in like a condo at the time. No, it was an apartment. My mom went from apartment to condo. So when I was 7, I was in an apartment. And I vividly remember leaving and opening the door to go outside and thinking to myself, I'll never turn 8 years old. And then opening the door and going outside. I have it logged in my memory, and that's how I know how old I was, because I thought to myself, I'll never turn 8. And it's mine, and I remember it. But I really don't have that many memories as like a tot. It's a little wee babe. I agree. I think it's a cool design. I think it's a cool concept, and I think its art style is well executed. I worry that people like me will not be able to play this very well because I'm not good at not blinking, and I blink a lot. And I like blinking.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
Aww.
I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Sure.
Oh, I couldn't do any more than that. Oh, that's cool, Silver. I am, like, it does hurt to, like, not blink. Like, my body doesn't like it.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Ooh, I'm drawing.
Sorry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
No!
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
I thought I was doing pretty good. I like his little bum eye, too. Oh, I'm a good artist now. Oh, he pissed! And then I blinked.
Is he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I'm a
I guess
work
that's true.
woman.
Don't let it go to your head.
So the cat's
Yeah.
not interested in the toy anymore.
Please, let the cat know it's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
Thank you for the follow, Major. Okay.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Volunix, it's not very realistic, is it? That cat hasn't been a little fucker yet.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
What did he say?
He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well.
Well, what about just having children
No
allows
such
you
luck for me.
allows you to live on, you know what I
I
mean?
do wonder what it'll think about you.
Well, nothing's happening, so I'm gonna blink. Do you think I would have heard a voicemail that was important? Damn it. Like, maybe I would have heard a voicemail.
The metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1 yen, a 2 yen.
I can't
There you go,
do
buddy.
this game.
Keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
I'm like, that really hurts.
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you...
I just don't think you guys understand. Like, it hurts. It's not like I'm bad at it. Like, if I try and keep them open, I like feel pain.
Ernie! Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried.
Oh!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it
the cat
disappears
was
for
fine.
weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't
Cat
know.
babies!
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it.
Cat babies. Alright, I'm getting ready. I'm getting my eyeballs ready.
Yes, the Manila Galleon was of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got this.
Benny expensive, right?
No, you put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Oh. Sky is red. I'm a genius, Mom. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna blink. I have to blink.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex.
This is so hard. This is so hard for me. I'm suffering. You're not allowed to engage in physical pain on Twitch, correct? This is different. Like,
But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
leave me alone. No more metronome. Just let me play the game. It's not severe discomfort. I'm just not good at not blinking.
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Okay.
And it makes me cry.
Side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers on each screw. So that means we need.
Chris said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, I agree. What's wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with that.
So I'm not good at math.
I want that box full by the time I come in there.
No!
With it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down. I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
It's my neighbor. Maybe she's moving in. I'm just getting in a lot of blinks. Getting them in now.
Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, come play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a place game, I'd want to play.
Oh!
You're not fair.
Where's my PlayStation, Dad?
You're not fair. Hey, you.
Yeah?
You.
Me?
Come over here.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
Well, I'm walking.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Why are
know,
you
if
holding a
really
pot
wanna
in
take
your
photos
hand
of
and
something
pretending
cool,
you're a pirate?
You should take
Oh,
a
it's a
photo
racket.
of this.
A lion canine, thanks to the follow.
Chloe!
I didn't take a photo.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Ooh, I'm good at it.
Wow,
This is a cool
no,
mechanic.
He's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do?
Oh.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
Hi, Mr.
The
Isaac.
class will be broken up in
Hey, you. Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other. We do not talk to me ever. Love,
I want
Chloe.
each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines. Not
What?
stare at the face.
Stop staring at me, creepy.
Okay. Now I will go on to the next slide.
You cold-hearted bitch.
Tell me,
What did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yeah. It's that people who are in the past always remember.
Oh, fuck.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
Do you like that I helped her? I helped her even though she was totally rude to me. Oh my god, I like can't not blink.
But I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
She got her Playscape 5.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without.
Pizza rolls. No wait, pizza bagel bites.
Playing his game with him.
I knew I'd figure it out.
Me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
She's
Okay,
playing
shut up.
Pokemon.
I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
I'm drawing what she's
It's called a magnet
trying to get.
school.
Oh, I'm suffering.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really...
Okay, so
So
I'm
what
on
do
the
you
drive
think,
to a school.
Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
They're all like
Sorry,
the
he's
same.
very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
I feel like I did pretty good on that one. Short. He's sitting, goddammit. Okay, so I have to learn this Bach piece.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once.
Oi.
I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
She's putting a
I
little
wouldn't be
bit
working
too
in this
much
boring
pressure
town,
on
even
me.
This boring town, I'll tell you that.
Oh, crumple the music? I'm not gonna do that. I don't think that's what I want to do. And I'll tell you why. I might not live up to the expectation of what my mom wants, but I will appreciate and respect how much effort she's put into me. Right? Like, I would rather her ask a lot of me than not give a shit. So, even though she's overbearing in that instance, I want to do my best. That's like my reaction to a mother like that. My mother was not like that at all, but she also really liked and wanted me to succeed. I got really into gymnastics when I was probably like 7 or 8, and my mom, even though I think it's an expensive sport, my mom made it work. She would always drive me to every class. She rooted me on, and I was never very good. I was never like a great gymnast. I never won a bunch of medals. I was never going to the Olympics, right? But my mom was a huge cheerleader for me and like always liked watching me do it. So I like appreciated that. That was like my upbringing. Okay, here we go.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Oh, Mom, take it easy. I'm gonna answer it. Can I?
Oh
my god. Is she really calling you again?
Yes.
What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Well, tough mom.
Anubis.
Good grades,
in the
yeah.
presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land.
Oh, my camera's all blurry.
And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amunet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she.
I don't know what else to do. Because this is the game's interpretation of the camera. Come on. Come on. Do you want me to get closer? It's gotta fix it. It's all blurry. I did it. Okay. Okay, I fixed it.
The head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
It's me.
Though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass judgment.
Judgment.
Sort of like me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't
Kid.
Hi.
right now.
Look at it.
Weird Neighborhood is what it's titled. Tonight, after my dad goes to sleep, I'm going to sneak out and sleep on the beach. If you want to get invited, draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac feeling constipated. Love, Weird Neighbor Kid. Okay, she also considers herself Weird Neighbor Kid.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up.
Slightly worried about having you change schools just as you're starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming
Oh,
here is to play
no.
that game you bought for him.
Okay, well listen.
So they're fighting over me.
The motives of children.
Richard, Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, really? Please. Why are you like that?
Okay, I couldn't do any more. Yeah, I agree. She shouldn't be forcing her dream on me. I'm glad that she's so supportive.
Lights out.
But she's...
You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Ugh.
Richard, how are you fun to turn the lights off?
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
No, Mom says you say.
Not Mom says, you say. Yes, 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 yes. Going out!
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up.
Well, I'm a badass. I'm a big bad boy, so you better get ready for this. Because your big bad boy is coming out.
The alley in T-minus now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Calling out.
Out.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too.
There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really
I have
good
something
Japanese
really
game.
important to say to you.
He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you.
I
like it
just
because
can't
it's
get
actually
into
a terrible
Outsiders. I know that everybody wants to play it,
also
and I keep
think
getting
that if it
invited,
was
but
a
I
really good
just
game,
don't think that it's
maybe we
my.
wouldn't have enjoyed
This
playing
is
it
not
as
my
much.
Jizzy Jam, which is my new way of
We would've
saying
been so
jam.
focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is a tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school.
All right.
But I
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's
You're
okay,
probably
you still got
the
this.
least
You know the
popular
practice has to
boy
count for
in the
something.
whole world.
Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the.
Oh, fuck. Fuck!
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
God. Oh no, I'm fucking it up. Oh no, I'm bad at it.
Oh, okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again?
Oh,
once you've had a bit more time
God.
to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Fuck!
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yes, you did!
Maybe I turned into my own father.
You definitely did.
You have to find
Who's
something
to say?
focus on.
Maybe
world
maybe
isn't
I'm an
very kind to
overbearing
people who
mother.
aren't really good
I
at
mean,
something.
We
maybe
wanted
this
to
is
go to
on
school
me.
for a while, just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Oh my god, I could not.
A crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
What happened?
Having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him.
No, I don't want to be sick or my parents be sick.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Damn it, I really want to play video games. Yeah, like, it's the ultimate time to play video games. Hey, it's my boat! I drew this when I was like a little wee tot. Thanks for the follow. Hey, I'm a better artist now. Did you notice?
Dinner's ready. B, you hear me?
Oh, I'm doing watercolor now.
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
What else do you think I was gonna fucking do?
No. You mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art. What about
Based on how much time. No, I gotta be. I'm probably like 12.
her for good. I mean,
Oh, I am good.
you know, shy.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Yeah, I'm a good artist. It's done. Thanks for the follow. In 2 short paragraphs, decide what career you want to pursue in the arts. Look how good that is. I couldn't read it because I blinked because I'm a
You are not
dingus.
here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies. Oh.
I'm a pony. Ooh, is this a naked person? Yes, please.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
Thank you.
It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you.
Getting really good at drawing little nudie boys, and I'm into it. Am I doing, this is my,
Go, Mr. Bryn.
this is my different phase.
Feel each shape.
I like it. So abstract.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
It's a penis.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn.
Thank you. Ooh!
The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out.
Good job with the
Wish I had
clip,
thought of it that
Wizard. I did that today too, where I tried to clip something, and I think I tried to have it say, so I gave, as the fairy mod mother, I gave someone subs, and they said, what the fuck? So I tried to clip.
Don't worry.
I tried to clip, what the fuck? And the clip was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, oh, right. Oh shit, should I sign it or should I crumple it? This is so important. Never sign?
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract. Whatever you want, kid.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
I'm a difficult artist. It's the path that I chose. Clink, drink.
Ah, this is divine.
I agree.
So, now that you've brought
It needs to aerate.
Just tell me, young master, where will you fly?
I don't know. All right. I have to, why is it so, I'm dark when I do this. I know what I want to do. I want to hit resume, and I want to do this, which makes me full color. Like dimmed me out if I did the other one. And I'm just going to get another quick drink. I need a little bit more drink. Oh my gosh, doesn't it look like I've been crying? Because I have been, but it's because of not sad things. All right, I'll be right back. It was covered in wine splotches, Clay. All right. Just getting a little bit more. I almost like want to put in eye drops so that I can like prepare my eyes for staying open because they don't like this. I just didn't even think about the fact that I'm like intrinsically not good at keeping my eyes open, and that's basically the main mechanic of this game. I need those yellow glasses that people wear when they play shooters to like make it easier on their eyes. Okay. Wow, there's 2 different types.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Brin?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
That's definitely a penis.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well,
It is the game
sick for a while, but really,
that
I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're such an important
Nina!
I'm not doing anything stupid.
We love Nina. Nina, I love you. I miss you. I'm in Colorado Springs. Hold on. Let me take a break from this game. Nina, this game is wild. Oh my gosh, I'm like gonna cry. We love Nina here. Everybody, first of all, Nina, thanks for Ruby, thank you for gifting a sub to Nina. Robot, thank you for subbing.
OMG, Robot Spacer sub.
We love Nina here. So Nina, thanks for rating, and thank you guys for hanging out. You probably know me, I think, because Nina and I stream a lot together, but if you don't, I am a friendo of Nina's, and I play a lot of indie games and horror games, and I also work at Twitch, just so you know. And I just released a podcast with some friends, and it's called Fire Escape, so please go check it out. I'm playing this game, Nina. I don't know if you're still here, but I just wanted to tell you this game is dope if you haven't heard of it. It's called Before Your Eyes, and it has eye tracking. So this isn't my OBS. The game is using the camera that you're seeing right now. And it's tracking my eyes, and it tracks my blinks. And the concept of this game is every time you blink, you go forward in time in your life. So the game started when I was a baby, and there would be these scenes, and every time I blink, it goes forward. And sometimes it's 5 seconds, like I'm in the same room, but it's a little further in time, and sometimes it's years. And so it's a cool concept, but it's really stressful because I don't want to blink because I'm going through my life really quickly, and I don't want to, but I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. So I hope you guys think it's cool. I'm like I kind of want to like return to it so you can see what it's like in action, but I keep crying because I'm trying not to blink, and it instinctively makes me want to blink more. So I'm having a really hard time playing this. Like, I suck at it, but it's a really cool concept. It's called Before Your Eyes. Yeah, I am Captain Abe Lincoln. Did you say Abe Lincoln? No, I said, hey, Blinken. I am going to do my best to keep my eyes open so that you can see some of this game. It's really cool. Okay, hold on. I'm like closing them to keep them nice and moist. Okay.
And the person who I believe was the
Every time you see a metronome, if I blink, it'll move on.
Most proud of.
Who is this?
Her. Magnum opus.
Is this my mother?
So to speak.
This is my mother, I think.
I think you all know who I'm talking about.
This is my mother. She died.
Ready to come up here?
Oh, God. Okay, so that's the metronome. If I blink, it's going to skip. I'm not seeing more. Oh, God, I can't hold it. That sounds good, Nina. I'm so excited about your puppy. I was so excited. I love your puppy. Your puppy's so cute. Anyway, I'm going to speak at my mom's funeral.
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Say something. Oh, God. I blinked.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Brin? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months?
I'm blinking. I'm blinking through my life again.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease.
I've heard that before.
The world that Benjamin Brain is...
Thank you for the bits.
I told the world that Benjamin Brain is silent because Benjamin Brain is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing.
I am doing so much. Suck my artist dick. All right, I moved on. Sorry, I blinked.
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
That must be my father.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her.
Thank you for the bits, Turtles and Chill. We love Turtles and Chill. Thank you. It makes me want to travel again, too. It inspires me.
Whatever
I'm
you
like
want.
ready, man.
Your mother gone. I'm hoping to finally live without
So
all
this
the
is my
clutter.
dad.
Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that.
Aww.
She just wanted you to focus on your work.
So I didn't see
That
my
was the
mother.
only thing that mattered to her.
I didn't know that. Suck is a banned word in clip names. I don't know. Maybe because of the way it can be used. Oh, my boat. Keep. Absolutely keep the boat. I want to keep everything. Is there a limit to how many things I can keep?
What's that? That's so fascinating, son.
That metronome is trauma. So if you guys came from Nina's stream, you wouldn't know that my mother really pushed me really hard to be a pianist, but my heart wasn't in it and I didn't do well on my performance. And my mom was like okay about it. She was disappointed, but she wasn't mad. But it was a bit of a riff. And anyway, I ended up becoming an artist. Aww. Aww, I'm like drawing my mother.
Look.
Yeah, my video game mom, thanks. My real mom is a saint.
It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like think I can see her in the paint.
Please don't blink. Oh god, I really can't not blink. I'm sorry, guys. This is just like real life. A life in painting. This is like my next art show with my mother. Everybody call your mothers if they're nice.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor.
Whoa! This was my
God, I can't
childhood
believe
friend.
This. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
It's my art, so like, I've seen it, but sure.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius.
I'm not a genius.
I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door.
I'm like afraid.
I didn't know she wrote the actual music.
She wrote all the music.
She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
Oh.
Maybe we could get a drink or something? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened.
Do you guys remember?
I want to hear all about it.
Do you remember when she called me the most unpopular boy in school? Because I remember that, Chloe. Chloe.
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir.
So this is when I died, and I'm not sure if that's... I assume that's what happened in this game.
Class of soul.
I appeared on this boat
scientists,
with this
college
wolf.
athletes here or there, but whew, internationally renowned painter.
And he told me if my life was interesting, I would do something really cool. But if my life wasn't interesting, then I would just like probably go into the sea.
Why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out the word choice, since you know I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right.
Kids can be so mean.
Composition, if you catch my drift.
She was my friend, my neighbor, and my first day of school. She's passed me a note that said, "Don't act like you know me."
Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Oh, I'm not really sure. Thanks, Mr. Dreadful.
A jovial child or a solitary one?
I think in this experience, I consider myself more of a lonely child. I was happy in the end. I was both. This is a really tough one. I would say, like, I didn't have a lot of friends, which is why I felt lonely. But, you know, I was always like, I had more than I needed. I always had food to eat. I had parents who loved me. I had hobbies. And I just think when you have that kind of upbringing, you're very lucky. So I'm going to say happy. Like, he should be grateful for the childhood that he had.
Was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea.
It wasn't perfect, but...
And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer?
She was a composer.
Or an accountant?
She was a composer, absolutely.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How
she was a composer first.
A teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
I would say more demanding.
Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
Well, she was both. These are really tough because the line between these two is thin. These are 50 Shades of Grey. I would say she was encouraging. She was just really tough on me. I think even though she had really good intentions, she was really demanding at first. But okay, so here's the important thing. When I failed my test, she didn't like yell at me or berate me. She questioned herself and said, "Did I push you too hard?" And she fucking dropped it. Right? And to me, that's why I think it's worth putting encouraging. Because I think she could have berated me in that car ride and she didn't. She questioned herself. And so that's why I'm going to put encouraging. Did you see, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I have to blink on this choice. It's a neat concept, isn't it?
As his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within.
And I think because of her encouragement, like remember how she told me to like stop playing video games and like do something else, and then I became a really good artist.
First love.
Oh shit!
Be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I don't know about this one. I think sometimes that could be a lover.
Thank you.
Pixels_N_Polygons
thank you.
cheered. X500. Congratulations on the launch of Fire Escape.
Thank you for the bits and like honest to God, thank you for the congrats. I had no idea that people would like it, and the reaction to it's been really positive, and it's been really invigorating to do something with friends and find that it's rewarding and that people are interested in it. I've always kind of considered my path through games a really humble one, where I was really lucky to be in the room. I will never forget my first E3 when I was like, I'm so lucky to be there. I'm so lucky to be around these people. And I feel like that to this day, where like I can't, I have like imposter syndrome, where I feel like when someone invites me to do something of that caliber, I'm like, why did you pick me? I'm grateful to my friends, Mike and Dan, who thought that we were a good group to do this with, and we have a lot of like faith and trust in each other that we'll make good on it and make something really funny, but also that we like each other and that we'll enjoy it, and that's kind of why we're doing it. Pasta syndrome. I feel as she was nervous and said something else. She may have chickened out of telling you how she felt. I think at the end she had a lot more courage to start a relationship. Invader. It's hard to tell if we were friends or if we were in love. I think, and I mean this sincerely, even though she was a jerk to me and told me not to look at her, and even though she told me I was not cool, I think that that's something that when you're that young and in school you would say to someone you actually like, because you have a hard time processing emotion. So if you're thinking about someone a lot and you see them and it makes you feel weird inside, you think that person's stupid and I hate them, but secretly it's because you are in love with them. That's what I think.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Blowing it! I wonder if I would have become a great pianist.
Now, from that moment forward,
I don't
his
know.
mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician.
She didn't give up on me. Let's
Little
not
did she know,
do that.
She just picked the wrong medium, right?
Yeah.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year.
Like Bubble Boy.
And in that year, he rediscovered a talent.
I am a creeper, but I still got her.
Painting.
Winner.
Sure, he loved finger painting as a child.
Who doesn't?
Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school
where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumgulls!
Scumgulls!
You
Mucky fowls! Scumgulls!
All right! I get it!
Shit.
I hear what you say.
Shit wings? Gutter birds? I don't know. I don't know what happens with this game. I don't know when it ends, and I don't know anything about it.
I should probably tell you.
I found it on Steam,
Those
and it had
things,
really good reviews.
They're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. Now, once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my
Oratory shortcomings. That's nice. If eye detection isn't working, press spacebar. Okay.
Yeah,
No, I think
good
it's working.
thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
No lying. It is a neat game, isn't it, mister? I think my only issue with it is that I have a really hard time not blinking. So I worry that I'm...
You know that?
I worry that I'm missing content. Look at
Poor
who?
fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Me? Is this a horror game?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
What did I
You're
do?
ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
I have a secret. I have a dirty
Dream up
secret.
fresh new hell
This
to
shit's
punish
so
someone
good.
as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
What did I
should have
do?
thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Oh, he's sniffing me. Simone does that sometimes.
But it's too late.
When I
for
wake
that.
up in the morning and I hug him,
in
he'll
this
sniff
together.
my breath and I'll be like, leave me alone.
She'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again
Hi, Saj.
to start from the very beginning.
What?
This time, I want the truth.
Saj, I had this life where I was like a famous artist. And he was like, you're a fucking liar. Do it again. So now I'm a baby again. This is my fucking baby birth. This is when I was a sparkle in
Not
my
this.
dad's semen. Oh God, what happened?
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
She's trying to get me to be a
Come
musician
on, keep
again.
blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
Okay, it's going faster.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is
This. Stay here. What did your mother... Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Fuck!
Let's try this again.
I'm trying!
Keep your eyes open.
I'm fucking trying!
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh, what is it?
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could.
Oh, because he died.
Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Okay.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
God, honey, I'm worried too. Ernie! Kid!
Okay, my name's Ernie.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
How fuck you? I love my cat. Oh, this was one where it was like a horror game all of a sudden, and we were like, what's up with this? Keep your eyes open, Mary. Oh, fuck, I blinked.
And one more time.
Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
I swear to God, if you blink again...
Fuck you! I'm doing my best. I'm a prodigal artist and a blinker. Oh.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I was wondering why we just didn't see the cat all of a sudden.
I'm not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
Oh,
I get all this.
leave me alone.
We need to...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it.
This guy's rushing me.
We can focus in. Make sure you stay engaged.
Oh, I need to focus.
I understand that it's difficult. That's why I need to see it.
It's really hard!
Stay engaged.
Please try to speak a little softer.
I blinked.
This is for your own good, man. Keep them open.
It's
He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, but look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking like this.
Did they lie to me to make me stay home for a year?
I need to hear what they're saying. Really try to recall it.
They wouldn't do that.
Try closing your eyes. It might help
what's
you
the
remember.
point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
This hurts.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs. You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
I remember this.
Try writing with it. Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's
The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by a loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer.
Man,
that is based on my answers
this is
earlier.
Wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. And on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night.
Oh, fuck, I blinked.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting an
You're
MRI.
doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
knock knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Aww.
Yeah.
Go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home.
Oh, God, imagine if I said it was lonely and my mother was
I'm
domineering.
glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so?
Benjamin Bryn was a loser. He was the worst Bryn to ever live. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. He just laid down and died. Did I make up the life of me being an artist?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
Oh, fuck. Oh my God.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
So that's my pain.
Hey, Eddie. Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too.
I love my dad.
I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
I have a good dad.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know, I know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're...
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. Not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano. And your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Oh, Wizard, that's terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
It's my mother's song. Oh, I couldn't hold it. I'm not eating my full sandwich. Is this my cat with the eye? I may cry.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to...
Ernie deserves a haircut. Oh man, my pain is really bad.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
No.
Man, my pain is too great.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
It's because
But
you guys love
Hey!
each other.
what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me.
I am looking at you.
I'm talking to you. I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. Can I open them? I'm opening them. Hi, weird neighbor kid. You are my first love. Love, Chloe. I am like not gonna make it.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
Eat your sandwich. God damn it, I'm gonna die. Get well soon.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
Maybe.
But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her.
What are you gonna tell her?
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
Yeah, it is wonderful, isn't it? Waking Oni. I'm glad you're here. I actually saw a tweet about the mocap of this game from Cozy Games, that Cozy Game Twitter. Thank you, Silver. Everyone go check out Waking Oni.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Be myself.
Gatekeeper.
It's a
Before
pretty,
you
like,
sits the soul of a child who
intense.
died before he could grow old.
Yeah.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
What is my story? What is my story?
I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn.
Aww.
Benjamin Bryn was born into an
No.
ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father.
In a small town
No,
by the
okay.
sea.
No.
His mother was a composer, or at least
That's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out,
She's just gonna go back
she
and
began
forth.
to dream for him.
Aww.
when he was just
11 years old,
He got sick.
he got
and was forced to stay inside for an entire
entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived
enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live,
Aww,
which
I'm gonna
only
get
made
really
him forget
sad.
the great life he already had.
I want my mother to
How
read
he had
it.
filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after
they had almost forgotten. So when he was going to go, he was
okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
I think. Oh God. What a beautiful video game.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0 for you. And when you need somebody, you're gonna feel the same way I do.
I think it was my mother reading me a life that really hit me because we all come from parents
Yeah, they want so much for you. I think it's just really hard to think of not being able to have that because it's something that you can't control. And I think it just makes me really grateful that I am alive and I have a life and I get to do these things. You know, I've had so many really good years and I've been just really fortunate. I think seeing this kind of makes me feel really appreciative of what I have. Because that Ken did nothing wrong. And he was in a lot of pain. And I think that was really hard. Sorry, Vader. I guess to feel sad. I'm amazed at how much that floored me. Okay. Getting the vapors. You're welcome, F-Tongue. It started kind of like a cool concept, like a cute little we got a little cute thing where if you blink it'll move time. Yeah, that got me. What a tremendous video game. What an absolute like victorious game, what it did to kind of to push its message, to convey what it wanted to convey. I think this is actually a really good example of why video games is like the ultimate storytelling medium. Whew, Polio, bawling. I'm really sorry. That was very personal, wasn't it? Ruby, thank you for watching. I know that not everybody wants to watch something that makes them sad. We probably like watch this to like laugh and enjoy. I didn't know what this game would be, but I'm really glad I played it, and I'm really glad I played it with you. It's kind of cathartic to play this with other people. I think if I played this by myself, I'd be really sad. But playing it with everyone else makes me kind of feel like I got to just grow with you. So yeah. Oh, Waking Oni. Yeah, I think that you absolutely could play this again too. Like, I think I probably should play this again and maybe turn off the blinking mechanics so that I can get more bits, because I kept blinking when I didn't want to. So it's really hard for me, and I kept blinking and missing story. You're welcome, Old Blue. I found this on Steam. To be fair, I follow that Cozy Game Twitter, and I saw a mocap of that wolf that's in the boat and like the person who's being mocapped, and I saw them side by side, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. And then this morning I was looking at games to stream tonight, and this game has fabulous reviews, and it came out in 2021, and I thought, that's enough for me. So I'll just do that. Wizard, thank you for gifting that sub.
OMG, Mecca Jackson subbed.
This game tricks you to start thinking the game is going to be about a commentary about how fast life goes by. I think so, yeah. It is, yeah. It's, I think, anything that's about life, I think, can get you. Because, look at all these backers. I can't believe it. You know, life really does go by fast, in a blink of an eye. I think Nina would really like this, Wizard. I'm glad she didn't stay, because she would have been spoiled, and maybe she'll stream it. Just a very, like, simple tale that I think is executed really well. So, how are the credits rolling in front of your cam feed? So, Brett, I am not putting my camera in OBS. This is the game. Oh, I'm gone. I'll show you. If it shows the start of the game again, I can maybe show you. So this is me in the game. You can like choose your camera, which is really interesting, right? So that's how it tracks your eyeballs, is that it's using the camera. And I used this button that says enable on-screen webcam so that I could use it as my webcam as well, so that I could stream it for you. It sobs. That's funny. Yeah, it's a neat concept. If it does a new game, it'll show you, I can show you what it does. This is how the beginning of the game, hopefully. Yeah. So this is the beginning of the game, and it's essentially tracking, and it's going to show, it allows me to determine, calibrate my blinking. So there I am. And this should make a fill in every time I blink. It's pretty good. Okay. See? Like, it worked really well, hey? So you can play it without eye detection. That way it won't push you to skip time when you blink. That was really neat, wasn't it? This was a really cool game. Oh, that was beautiful. It was a little difficult to get through in the sense that it just was very emotional, but I think it was absolutely lovely. Old Blue, yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad I played an indie game for my first time streaming back with you guys. I was gonna play Yakuza, but this is like such a fucking cool experience, and it reminds me why I love indie games so much. Invader! I could see that. You just like process it and then it hits you like a ton of bricks. Oh my gosh, look at, like, I just look like I've been crying. What a fucking fantastic game. I just think that that was such a triumph. It kind of embodies what I think games should be. I fucking loved it. Can I go... I don't want to quit. I want to go back to the menu. It doesn't really have a menu option, does it? Hopefully this doesn't break. I came back to this one because it has a really beautiful menu music, and I also think it's kind of poignant because the game quite often revolves around piano music, so I think this is really indicative and a good place to be. Yeah, I agree, Wizard. Well, I think indie games do it all the time. I say this a lot, but I think that indie games are the food trucks of video games. Indie devs experiment because they don't have the same amount of overhead. They're allowed to test unique mechanics. They're allowed to try totally different storylines and arcs and characters and things that you've never seen before because they don't have as much to lose. I think it's what makes them so special. I think it's a completely important component to the industry. and I am honored to play them and talk about them, and kind of enjoy them. I think that's something that is really fun that I get to do, is that I get to play games as my content, right? Like a lot of people make a game and they can spend 4 or 5 years on a game and birth it into the world and hope that people like it. And my part of the experience is to ingest it and feel. And what a cool experience that was for this game. Games do cost so much to make. They make a lot of money too, though. Don't forget that the video game industry makes more money than the movie industry. Your parents might be more familiar with taking you to a movie, but video games make more money. It's a much bigger industry. So, ooh, yeah, God of War. It's the #1 entertainment industry in the world. And it's ours, and we get to enjoy it. Damn, that was so dope. I don't think we can top that. A lot of money is DLC. That was great. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I absolutely Metopia is the new Paddington 2. Oh, that's funny. 100%. What's the Rotten Tomatoes of video games? I guess it's Metacritic, but I don't believe in Metacritic. What I don't like about Metacritic is that you can't update scores. I think I've talked to you guys about that, but I have like severe problems with the way Metacritic is run, and I've known about how it's run for years because it was owned by the same company that owned GameSpot. So I am very familiar with them. And I'll never forget, like, when we reviewed Dota, and Dota's like such a long living game that like 4 years later we were like, we should re-review this game because it's totally grown and it's a totally different experience. And Metacritic was like, no, only your first score. And it was like, that's stupid. You're stupid. Metacritic is more believable than the tomato meter. Yeah, Mr. Meta. Grow up, man. You know, I think this is a really good place to end it. I hope you guys had a really good time. I really did. I fucking missed you. Thank you for watching me tonight. Oh, M-Huck, I hope you recover fully, and congratulations on getting vaxxed. I want everybody who has not gotten vaxxed yet, who's been seeing everybody on fucking Twitter showing their Band-Aids, to know that you're not alone. You're doing a wonderful thing by waiting and being responsible, and it will come to you. And I'm sorry it's taking so long. I bet you're very frustrated. We're getting there. It won't happen soon enough for anybody. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Thanks, Old Blue. Thanks for being so awesome. And thank you guys for, I want us to say again one more time, thank you for being so supportive. While I like took a week off and some change, I really appreciate that. You totally didn't have to. But you hung out, and that was dope. So, thank you. I am a softie sometimes. Have you ever seen my playthrough of Life is Strange 2? Oh my god, do I cry? I cry so bad. I cry like such a big baby, big old baby. I am who I am. But, you know, thank you, and thanks for hanging out with me. I will definitely... I saw. Oh, it's funny. I think I thought I saw Dan Reichert, but I think he actually just entered his stream. Oh, I've never played a Mass Effect. I need to rectify that. Maybe we should play them together because I've never played them on a stream, and I think that would be really fun for us to all play together. I think that would be like a nice thing for us to do together. Yeah, Legendary Edition. We'll play all of them. Oh, Amaze is playing. I really like Amaze. He's so positive and he has such a wonderful community. He's just a very positive vibe person, and I respect that a lot. So I'm gonna raid Amaze. So I really hope you guys had a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on a Thursday of all days. I'll definitely be back to streaming on Mondays, plus other days, and I will see you around. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.
Yeah, the show is over, you guys. I'll see you next time.